Attention in the barn. The Market Goat Show will start in approximately 10 minutes. Within the next 5, if you are not a Market Goat exhibitor or a parent helping a Market Goat exhibitor with a purple wristband, please exit the barn immediately. Thank you.
We will be starting with breeding does in 5 minutes. If anyone does not have a purple wristband on, we need you to exit the barn now.
Class 1 breeding does be making their way to the arena. Chloe Rout, Paisley Western, Olivia Sloan, James King, Aaron Gustern, Alexander Gustern. Class 1 breeding does be making their way to the arena. Chloe Rout, Paisley Western, Olivia Sloan, James King, Aaron Gustern, Alexander Gustern.
Now entering the arena is Class 1 Junior Breeding Does. These exhibitors are Chloe Rout, Paisley Watron, Olivia Sloan, James King, Aaron Gunasakara, Alexander Gunasakara. Alexander, you have 3 minutes to make your way into the arena. We need Class 2 Junior Breeding Does to be making their way to the arena. These exhibitors are Bryce Baker, Jake Bunting, Paisley Watron, Molly Odell, Theo Pope, and Elijah Woods. This is just a reminder, if you are not wearing a purple wristband, please exit the animal side of the barn immediately. Thank you.
I always like to call this class the choke and drag class. This one that's going to start the class off is the most mature one that's got the most product. She's the most opened up underneath. She needs to come into the class. She does so quite handily for me. This doe that's in second, she's the squarest the remainder of the ones that are in here. Obviously, she's not as far along. I think she blends her pieces better. She's a little better on the move. She's got a more tucked up chest. As we work her way down, we've got a female that's a little more moderate. She's not as opened up as the one that comes in front of them. I think she's better behind her shoulder and better out through her hip than this one that comes next. This traditional one, she's still got muscle. She's still got some expression. You put your hands on her. She's got more than enough product to put her here. These two that round out the class, I think you can group them together. They're a little flatter. They're a little higher spine. They don't have as much base width as those ones that come in front of them. Put your hands together for them.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 2 Junior Does. These exhibitors are Bryce Baker, Jake Bunting, Paisley Watrin, Molly Odell, Theo Pope, and Elijah Woods. We need Class 3 breeding does to be making their way up to the arena at this time. These exhibitors are Haley Moe, tag 7337, Marley Mining, tag 0126, Kira Moe, tag 0057, Zoe Land, tag 71744, Faith Jennings, tag XX16, and Cora Shepard, tag 1749. Please be making your way up to the arena. Congratulations, Class 1. First place, James King. Second place, Paisley Watrin. Third place, Chloe Rout. Fourth place, Olivia Sloan. And fifth place, Aaron Gunasakara.
Your second, bud. Here you go. Nice job. You're good. I'm going to talk to you in a second. You're over there. On this second class, I think this paint doe, once again, she comes to the top handily for me. This one's the most mature in her shape. She's round-bodied. She's got more muscle and more base width. Just puts it together in a better package for me. This doe that's in second, really well balanced. I think you step in front of this one, you get behind her. I don't think she's as wide nearly as in terms of base width. She's still got a lot of product. I think she does blend her pieces a little better, and I think she is straighter back than this one that's going to come next. This one that comes next, tall-shouldered, good-looking. Want to see her a little better in terms of her structure. I want to see her carry that muscle down a little bit deeper in her twists as well, but still a super attractive one here. As we keep working our way down, let's start grouping them together. We got some that are a little flatter sided, a little higher spine, need to be stouter feature to compete with the ones in front of them. Super nice class here, guys. Put your hands together again.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 3 Junior Does. These exhibitors are Haley Moe, Marley Mining, Kira Moe, Zoe Land, Faith Jennings, and Cora Shepard. We need Class 4 breeding does to be making their way outside the show arena. These exhibitors are Molly Odell, tag 1003, Carla Evans, tag 2455, Ashlyn Bowl, tag 0050, Marley Mining, tag 0151, Reed Etling, tag 71741, and Olivia Havarilla, tag 01401. 0104, sorry. Please be making your way outside the show arena. Reed Etling, please be making your way up to the show arena at this time.
As we start this class off, I think it's the stout featured paint dough that's really attractive on the profile. It's going to come to the top of the class for me. You get your hands on them. This one's got muscle too. I think that's a logical place to start. Now between second and third here, I think we've got a black-headed dough that's a little more refined and more feminine. She's not as three-dimensional as that dough that's going to come into third, but where I think she's better is just in her structure. I can see that one move. She sets up super nice and props as well. She just allows me to see her a little better. As we work our way down to this third place, this is a stout featured paint dough that's got some muscle, but she's deep shouldered, gets a little plain, and she just doesn't let me look at her today. When we work our way down, I think we can pair up these two. They just get a little too flat-sided, a little too refined in their bone work to move any higher in the class today. We're going to round out with one that's kind of the same song, different dance. Kind of just gets a little higher or flatter sided and higher spine. She just needs more muscle and more width to move up in the class today. Let's put your hands together for them.
Entering the show arena at this time is Molly Odell, Carla Evans, Ashlyn Bull, Marley Mining, Reed Etling, Olivia Havarillo. Congratulations to Class 3, first place Cora Shepard, second place Kira Moe, third place Faith Jennings, 4th place, Haley Moe. 5th place, Zoe Land. At this time, Class 5 Junior Breeding Doe should be making their way to the holding pens. Emma Brandenburg, tag number 2351. Alexander Gunasakara, tag number 2987. Julia Graber, tag number 0103. Brenda Walker, tag number 0004. Easton Jennings, tag number XX12. Tyler Kilborn, tag number 2402.
I think it's the super attractive one that's still stout featured that's going to start the class for me. I think she just comes up here heads and tails above the rest. From there, I think there's one that really follows her pattern and her type and kind. She just doesn't have as much chewer, doesn't carry that muscle down as low, not as opened up. This third place red goat here, and that one's good looking from the side. You get in behind that one, still sound. Where I think that one's lacking is that one's masculine. She needs to be a little more refined, a little more feminine for me. Move up in the class. This one with the spot on her back here that comes next, just a stout featured, nice one. Just gets a little plain for me compared to the rest of them. Put your hands together for them.
Easton Jennings needs to be making his way to the showing arena. Entering the show arena at this time is Emma Brandenburg, Alexander Gunasakara, Julia Graber, Brenna Walker, Easton Jennings, Tyler Kilborn. Congratulations to Class 4 Junior Breeding Doe. First place, Carla Evans. Second place, Reed Etling. Third place, Ashlyn Bull. Fourth place, Olivia Holorillo. Fifth place, Molly Odell.
Another reminder that if you are not wearing a purple wristband or a dark green wristband, please exit the animal side of the barn immediately. Thank you. Again, a purple wristband or a dark green wristband. Please exit the animal side of the barn immediately.
Class 6 of junior breeding does should be making their way to the holding pens. Tanner Denton, Kaylee Rout, Abigail Masterson, Rowdy Etling, William Taylor.
This black-headed one here has got some stripes on her. Man, that one's stout featured and big back, carrying a lot of muscle. She's also got the shag factor. This is a show goat that needs to start the class. This red goat that comes second, really attractive from the profile. You put your hands on her, you get behind her. She leaves a little bit to be disappointed compared to that one that comes first. Now, as we keep working our way down, this young man that comes next, that one just planes up for me. Gets a little deeper chested compared to those other two in front of her, but I think she's just longer-sided and more extended than some of these others that come behind her. Then next, this young lady, once again, just being a little plainer, a little deeper-sided, just a little too much, too goaty for me today compared to the rest of the ones in front of her. Now, those ones that round out the class, we got one that's uncooperative, that's stout-featured, just needs to be better structured. And we've got one that rounds out the class that's super attractive, just flatter-sided to compete with the rest of the ones there.
William Taylor, please be on the way to the show arena. Entering the show arena at this time is Class 6 Junior Breeding Doe, Taylor Denton, Kaylee Rout, Abigail Masterson, Rowdy Etling, Will Taylor. Will Taylor, you have 2 minutes to come to the show. Congratulations, Class 5 Junior Breeding Doe. First place, Emma Brandenburg. Second, Tyler Kilborn. Third, Easton Jennings. Fourth, Brenda Walker. Fifth, Alexander Gunasekara.
This traditional doe that starts off the class, this one's square built, extended, touches well, and this one's sound. I think it's just that those qualities put her to the top of the class quickly. For me, we move on down to this darker headed traditional doe that's just a little plainer. She gets a little rougher about her shoulder. You put her on the move. I just don't think she's as good from her hock to her ground as well, but still a super thick one to be in second. Now we come down to third, we've got one that's unclipped, so that makes her look a little plainer, but I think she's shorter sided and shorter hip compared to those ones in front of her. Just needs to have some muscle carried lower on that body as well. Super nice top three here. Let's put your hands together for them.
I told him to wait. Entering the arena at this time is Class 7 Junior Breeding Doe, Briley Clem, Grant Liming, Jake Bunting, Olivia Havarillo, Bailey Fishback, Henry Gray. Class 8 Junior Breeding Doe needs to be making their way to the holding pens. Sadie Wolfer, McKinley Fishback, Tegan Tislin, Bartley Clem, McKenna Sarbert, Briley Brio Cochran. Congratulations, Class 6 Junior Breeding Doe. First place, Rowdy Etling. Second place, Will Taylor. Third place, Tanner Denton. Fourth place, Kaylee Rout. Fifth place, Abigail Masterson.
All right, talk about stout featured and big muscled. This one that leads out the class has got both of those qualities. Now, I'd like to see her be a little freer moving when you put her in motion, but that's not to take away from all that product she got. You know, we're raising meat goats, and we've got to have that. Now, once we get past that one, I think there's some discussion to be had. I think this one that comes into second, super long and super extended up off the ground, just doesn't have that stoutness of feature as her first place, but I think she blends her pieces better than this one that comes into third. This one in third, stouter featured, just needs to be more extended, better looking from the side. We keep coming down this black and white spotted one here. That one's a little shorter bodied, a little plainer from the side. Just want to see that one be more attractive today. This red doe that comes next, I think she's got the advantage in terms of length of the spine and blending her pieces a little better on the move. And we round the class out with one that's just a production-oriented doe. When you put her into motion, she gets a little looser structured. Put your hands together again, guys. Let's hear some cheers for these kids.
Brantley Clem and Briley Fishback needs to be making their way to the show arena at this time. McKinley Fishback, sorry. Entering the arena at this time is Class 9 Junior Breeding Doe. Entering the arena at this time is Class 8 Junior Breeding Doe Sadie Woofer, McKinley Fishback, Tegan Tislin, Brantley Clem, McKenna Seibert, Brielle Cockling. Class 9 Junior Breeding Does needs to be making their way to the holding pens. Reagan Trummer, Eden Myers, Lane Wood, Brenna Walker, Julia Bess, Libya Riley. Class 9 Junior Breeding Doe needs to be making their way to the arena. Reagan Trummer, Eden Myers, Lane Wood, Brenda Walker, Julia Bess, Libby Riley.
This young man I'm going to start with has this traditional doe. This one's stout featured, long bodied and sound. You get your hands on her. She's got muscle as well. I think she comes to the class quickly for me. Once we move from there, I think we got a really good structured one that just doesn't have an advantage in terms of length of spine compared to our class winner, but still one that's packing a lot of muscle. She's plenty stout featured. She's a nice one to land up in second. Now this third one, this is the longer, taller, extended version of that one that's in front of her. But when you get behind her, you start touching on her. I don't think she's as good in those pieces as that one that comes ahead of her. We start to work our way down. We got this young pink-shirted lady here. That goat just gets a little too common for me. But man, you talk about one that's super opened up at the ground, that's got a lot of base width. Here she is. And we round out the class of two that just get a little more common for me. They just seem to be better looking, have more ring presence. Some of them get a little coarse, seem to be a little better touching too. Nice class here, guys. Put your hands together.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 9 Junior Breeding Doe, Reagan Trummer, Eden Myers, Lane Wood, Brina Walker, Julia Best, Libby Riley. Class 10 Junior Breeding Doe needs to be making their way to the show arena. Riley Pence, Addison Bull, Lucia Taylor, Samantha Wood, Gabriella Larson, Eden Myers. Congratulations, Class 8 Junior Breeding Doe. First place, Brantley Clem. Second place, Tegan Tislin. Third place, Brielle Cochran. Fourth place, Sadie Woofer. Fifth place, McKenna Seibert.
Real stout feature one to start this class. This one's got length and extension about her spine as well. Lays over some muscle over that skeleton. I like that one to win. Now, but here between second and third, I think it's the better structured one that's a little longer sided that blends her pieces a little better. That's going to come second here. As we work our way down, we've got a third place doe. She gets a little plainer from the side. She's got some swole up knees. I'd like to see that go down today, move up any higher in the class. We've got the doe here that wasn't wanting to cooperate here for this young lady, but this one's still stout featured. She's got a lot of product to her, just too common compared to the ones in front of her. As we work our way down, I think we can group up these last two. They're a little higher spine, a little flatter sided, not packing as much base width, not having enough muscle to compete with the rest of them. Put your hands together for them.
Entering the arena is Class 10, Riley Pence, Addison Bull, Lucy Taylor, Samantha Wood, Gabriella Larson, Eden Myers. Class 11 needs to be making their way to the holding pens. Sadie Woofer, Elizabeth Lindsley, Lucy Taylor, Sadie Woofer, Charlotte Sloan. Congratulations, Class 9. First place, Julia Best. Second place, Eden Myers. Third place, Libby Riley. Fourth place, Brenna Walker. Fifth place, Lainey Wood. We need first through second places from Class 1 through 10 getting ready in the barn.
We've got the long-sided, more extended one to come into first here out of this pair of black-headed does. I think this one's just a little better in terms of her silhouette. She runs uphill. She handles really hard. She's just more extended. This doe that comes into second, you talk about a meat wagon. Here she is. This one's stout and powerful, but she's not nearly as extended as that doe that comes into first. When you put them into motion, I like that doe on the move as well. This doe needs to be a little more attractive, come together a little better behind her shoulder to move any higher in the class today, but a super nice stout featured one to come second. We work our way down this third place doe, stout featured, doesn't touch as well as the ones in front of her, wants to get a little plainer about her chest, a little plainer about her head compared to those other ones as well. Now this doe that's in third, the long cape doe, this one's more traditional in terms of being built like a production female. And I think she's at a disadvantage to that today because she gets a little flatter about her muscle shape. She gets a little flatter going away. She just needs to be more robust to move up. We work our way down. This black-headed doe, just a little more common. Big muscled, production oriented. Round out the class with one that just needs a little more time on feed. This one's green compared to the rest of them.
Class 11 entering the arena is Sadie Woofer, Elizabeth Lindsay, Lucy Taylor, Charlotte Sloan. All first and second place winners through class 1 through 10 needs to be making their way to the show arena. These exhibitors are first class 1, first place, James King, second place, Paisley, Watron. Class 2, first place, Molly Odell, second place, Theo Pope. Class 3, Cora Shepard, second place, Kira Moe. Class 4, Carla Evans, second place, Reed Etling. Class 5, Emma Brandenburg, second place, Tyler Kilborn. Class 6, first place, Rowdy Etling, second place, William Taylor. Class 6, first place, Grant Liming, second place, Briley Clem. Class 7, Class 8, Brentley Clem, second place, Tegan Tislin. Class 9, Julia Best, second place, Eden Myers. Class 10, first place, Eden Myers, second place, Lucy Taylor.
I think it's the attractive doe that's going to start our class. It still has stout featuredness. She's still rugged in her designs. She still has muscle. That one's got a really good look from the side as well. High quality. This one that comes into second, super thick. Gets a little shorter in terms of length of the spine. Gets a little deeper in terms of her chest. Gets a little bolder in terms of her shoulder, almost to the point where you could call her coarse. But she's still packing a lot of product. Just needs to be more attractive and a little better off than pasterns to move up in the class today. Now this doe that comes into third, this is your really well-balanced one that's just too plain. She needs to be stouter featured and better looking and move up in the class. We round this class out with two that are super similar. I think it's just the stouter featured one that has more to her that's going to have the advantage today. Put your hands together for him again.
Entering the arena at this time is all first and second class winners through 1 through 9, class 11. Congratulations, Class 11 Junior Breeding Doe. First place, Elizabeth Lindsley. Second place, Lucy Taylor. Third place, Charlotte Sloan. Fourth place, Sadie Woofer. And fifth place, Sadie Woofer. Class 1 yearling breeding does should be making their way to the show arena: Olivia Havarillo, Paige Donaldson, Jackson Bowlings, Paige Donaldson, Addison Sloan, and Henry Gray.
And an awesome lineup here for our drive in this division. I'll just take you through some of my thoughts in my head as I'm looking at these things and which ones are in contention. We'll start with this black-headed doe here that's straight in front of me. This is probably the best handling one out of the whole show. But this one gets a little rounder shouldered. I think she gets a little deeper shouldered. I'd like to see her a little better in her underline, and I'd like to carry that muscle a little lower through her twist. She's still super attractive. A really nice goat. We work our way down. This young man's got a really appealing doe from the side. You talk about one that runs uphill, that exhibits really high-quality livestock attributes. I think this is the one. I think she's got so much good stuff about her. Now, you step in front of her and you step behind her, she kind of wants to get a little narrow compared to, some of the other ones in here. And that might be a maturity thing as well. Just a super nice, high-quality one there. We work our way down. We've got a shagged out, black-headed one here that's super cool looking. You start to put your hands on this one. That's where she really impresses you. You talk about just another really high-quality one. I think this one's really sound from her hock to the ground as well. Just a really nice-looking one. And we come back down here to this doe. I'm looking at it straight here in front of me. I think this is probably the soundest one that's got super stout feature and kind of blends her pieces the best. When you start touching on her, I don't think she's as good touching as what that black-headed one is, but still super high quality. That's also probably the one that's the most opened up underneath of her. So I'll put the mic down. I'll go out here and get you guys a grand and reserve in this division, and I want you guys to cheer just as like it's all your own family here. Let's make this a special moment for these kids in each one of these drives.
Congratulations, Grand Champion Junior Doe, Carla Evans. Congratulations, Reserve Champion Junior Doe, Brentley Clem. Entering the arena at this time is Class 1 yearling breeding does. These exhibitors are Olivia Havrilla, Paige Donaldson, Jack Broyles, Paige Donaldson, Addison Sloan, and Henry Gray. Class 2 yearling breeding does need to be making their way outside the arena. These exhibitors are Elizabeth Lindsay, Haley Windling, Henry Gray, Charlotte Sloan, Jake Bunting, and Jake Bunting. Class 3 needs to be getting ready in the barn. These exhibitors are Haley Wendling, Carla Evans, Eden Myers, Riley Smith, Bryce Baker, and Tegan Tislin.
Elizabeth Lindsay, please be making your way to the show arena.
this dapple-headed that's going to start our class. This is the stoutest featured one. It's giving you the most product. Also think this one's sound. Lots of things you can appreciate about her to start a class off with. Now I think there's some discussion to be had here between second and third. I think this second place doe just offers more overall product. I think she carries her muscle lower on her skeleton. I think she's a little bigger ribbed and deeper twisted. And now she's not as good structured, and she's not as good from the side, and she's not as attractive. But I've mentioned before, this is a meat goat show. I like to have some product even in my does. Now we move on to third. We'll describe her real quick again. Super attractive, good structured, good looking from the side. She doesn't have enough muscle to compete with those other two. This red doe that comes next, picture perfect from the side. You get behind her, you get in front of her, she leaves a little bit to be desired. We work our way down. I pick these two out on the move. I think the next doe that comes needs to be better built. This is a big, heavy structured one. She's three-dimensional, just needs to blend her pieces better. We're gonna round out the class with one that's long and extended, just doesn't have enough muscle, not enough product, move up in the class today. Put your hands together for him again.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 2. These exhibitors are Elizabeth Lindsay, Haley Wendling, Henry Gray, Charlotte Sloan, Jake Bunting, and Jake Bunting. Class 3 needs to be making your way outside the arena. These exhibitors are Haley Wendling, Carla Evans, Eden Myers, Riley Smith, Bryce Baker, and Tegan Tislin. Class 4 needs to be getting ready in the barn. These exhibitors are Emma Smith, Alexis Harless, Olivia Gibson, Addison Bull, Olivia Sloan, and Theo Pope. Congratulations, Class 1 yearling breeding does. First place, Henry Gray. Second place, Paige Donaldson. Third place, Paige Donaldson. Fourth place, Olivia Havrilla. And fifth place, Addison Sloan. We would like to introduce our judge for the night. Creed Garriott is the owner and operator of Garriott Ranch located in Scottsburg, Indiana. Garriott Ranch is a multi-generational farm that now specializes in producing elite small ruminant livestock and marketing them to junior exhibitors coast to coast. Creed's passion for the livestock industry led him to pursue a profession in fitting, which has grown into a career of clipping, photography, marketing, consulting, and education. In addition, Creed and his team also host Creed Garriott Goat Fitting Clinics. The clinics foster the development of a competitive skill set for the aspiring showman. Please give a warm welcome to our judge. Alex Cunningham, please come to the announcer stand.
Lots of different kinds to be had in this class. The one that comes to the top for me, she's the most three-dimensional. She's got the most product. She's got the most muscle. She's opened up. She's one I can appreciate. This doe that's in second, this one's a little narrower. You get behind her. She doesn't have as much base width as that class winner. And she also doesn't have as much base width as this one that comes into third. So why is she second? Well, she's better balanced and she's super sound. She blends her pieces super smooth. She deserves that second place hole. This doe that comes into third, sound structured, doesn't blend her pieces nearly as well as that one in front of her. Wants to get a little deeper sided. Need to make her a little more attractive. This doe that comes next, this one runs downhill, just gets a little ill-structured for me. This one's still got product, she's still got uses, she's still got quality. We work her way down, I think we've got another doe. It just needs to be more attractive from the side. She's got to have some more muscle and some more shape. We're going to end the class with the flattest sided one, but this is also the longest bodied one that's super sound. Just got to have some more muscle, got to have some more base width.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 3. These exhibitors are Haley Wendling, Carla Evans, Eden Myers, Riley Smith, Bryce Baker, and Tegan Tislin. Congratulations, Class 2. First place, Jake Bunting. Second place, Jake Bunting. Third place, Henry Gray. Fourth place, Charlotte Sloan. And fifth place, Elizabeth Lindsay. Class 4 needs to be making their way outside the arena. These exhibitors are Emma Smith, Alexis Harless, Olivia Gibson, Addison Bull, Olivia Sloan, and Theo Pope. Class 5 needs to be getting ready in the barn. These exhibitors are Paisley Watron, Ashlyn Bull, William Taylor, Abigail Masterson, and Sadie Wolfer.
This white one that starts the class off, this is a super high quality piece of livestock that's sound. She's got muscle, she's opened up, she's square and attractive. Lots of really good things to be had about this one. This doe that comes into second, a little different kind. She's a little more extended. I think she's a little looser in terms of her structure, but still one that's super opened up, has a lot of muscle and good look. Now this black-headed doe that comes next, I wish I could give all the goats in the class this type of muscle shape and that type of hip. That one's big muscled, really good hipped. Wish she was stouter featured to compete with those other two in front of her. Super nice goat to be in third. We work our way down to fourth. I think we got one that's just a little more common. I think she runs downhill and gets a little coarser about her shoulder, but still a nice production-oriented doe. Now this doe that comes next got some muscle, needs to be stouter featured, needs to be more extended. We round out the class with one that's super tall and up off the ground and long and extended, but you get behind this one, you get in front of her, she's going to leave a little bit to be desired compared to those other ones.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 4. These exhibitors are Emma Smith, Alexis Harless, Olivia Gibson, Addison Bull, Olivia Sloan, and Theo Pope. Class 5 needs to be making your way outside the show arena. These exhibitors are Paisley Watron, Ashlyn Bull, Will Taylor, Abigail Masterson, and Sadie Wolfer. All first and second yearling does need to be getting ready in the barn.
We start to get into some of these more aged does. I think we start to get a little bit of give and take. I think there's some give and take here in our top pair. I think we've got the more extended one that's Sounder that's going to lead off the class. But in second, we've got the stouter featured one that's just not as extended, not as sound off her rear end to compete with that one in front of her, but just a super nice, high quality set here at the top. This red doe that comes third, really attractive from the profile, really sound. You start touching on her, she's a little higher spine. You get in front of her, you get behind her, she's not as wide as those ones that come in front of her. We work our way down. I think we've got a thick one that comes next. You got to blend her pieces a little better. Gets high shouldered, a little off in her hip. We keep working our way down. I think we can end on two here. One that's just simply got more product and a little more extension of spine here at the end of our class. Put your hands together for them.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 5. These exhibitors are Paisley Watron, Ashlyn Bull, William Taylor, Abigail Masterson, and Sadie Wolfer. Congratulations, Class 4. First place, Theo Pope. Second place, Emma Smith. Third place, Addison Bull. Fourth place, Olivia Sloan. And fifth place, Olivia Gibson. All first and second need to be making their way outside the show arena. These exhibitors are Tegan Tislin, Carla Evans, Theo Pope, Emma Smith, Henry Gray, Paige Donaldson, Jake Bunting, and Jake Bunting. If you are not a part of the Market Goat Show and don't have a purple wristband on, you are not allowed in the barns. Kids are trying to get their goats out up to the show arena, so please stay out of the barns.
Really nice set of mature goats coming in here. This doe with the spot on her back is going to lead off her class. I think this is simply the freshest. They're best in her condition. I think this is the most balanced and sound one as well. Super nice one to start the class with. This second one, I think she's carrying a little bit more condition than favorable today, but still super stout featured. I'd like to clean her up about her throat latch. I'd like to make her a little more attractive from the profile to compete with that one that wins. And we work our way down. I think we've got a doe that just needs to be better balanced today to move up, needs to have some harder muscle, be a little more extended about her spine, maybe be a little stouter featured, but that's still a really nice production-oriented doe here. We're going to wind out with this red, or with the white doe. She just wants to get a little higher in her shoulder. She wants to get a little more unbalanced compared to those other ones, but still a super nice type of goat that's going to go out there and perform for that young lady.
Entering the arena at this time is all first and second yearling does. These exhibitors are Henry Gray, Paige Donaldson, Jake Bunting, Tegan Tislin, Carla Evans, Theo Pope, Emma Smith, Will Taylor, and Sadie Wolfer. Congratulations, Class 5 yearling does. First place, Will Taylor. Second place, Sadie Wolfer. Third place, Ashlyn Bull. And fourth place, Abigail Masterson.
Well, another super nice division here. I think this time there's two out here that pair up extremely well. I think they're super high quality. I think their heads and tails better. It's going to be this young man right here in front of me. He'll be your champion. I'm going to keep that pair together. That'll be your champion in reserve right there.
Congratulations, Grand Champion Yearling Doe, Tegan Tislin, Reserve Champion Carla Evans. Senior Breeding Doe Class 1 needs to be making her way outside the arena. These exhibitors are Cora Shepard, James King, Tanner Denton, Jackson Broyles. Class 2 needs to be getting ready in the barn. These exhibitors are Jackson Broyles, James King, Bryce Baker, Olivia Havrilla, and Aaron Gungraskara. We would like to thank our sponsors for the 2024 Market Go and Meat Breeding Doe Show. Liming Limousine Cattle, John and Julie Best, Colby Brandenburg, Casey Baker, Trish and Ariel Brandenburg, Megan and Jason Walker, Jennifer Schlander, and David and Cindy Schaus. Please give them a round of applause. Entering the show arena at this time is Class 1 of Senior Breeding Does. These exhibitors are Cora Shepard, James King, Tanner Denton, and Jackson Broyles. Class 2 needs to be making their way outside the show arena. These exhibitors are Jackson Broyles, James King, Bryce Baker, Olivia Havrilla, and Aaron Gunskara. Yearling does. Class 3 needs to be getting ready in the barn. These exhibitors are Grant Liming, Olivia Havrilla, Grant Liming, and Olivia Sloan.
Really nice class of does here. I think the one that's going to start the class, this is the most balanced one. I really like her in terms of being attractive and being sound on the move, and she's appropriate in her condition as well. I can really respect that one. This red doe that comes second, talk about one that's stout-featured, big-legged, and big-boned. Here she is. But she's just not as balanced. She doesn't blend her pieces as well as that one that wins. I'd like to see her just be a little more extended as well. When we work our way down, now she does have the advantage in extension compared to our third place. This doe that's in third here, you talk about a heavy muscle one that's a little shorter sided. She offers a lot of practicality, just doesn't have enough show ring presence to compete with those other two. Now we're going to round out the class with the D-horn doe here. It's long-sided and super extended. Just needs to have more muscle, just needs some more time on feed. Put your hands together for those kids.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 2. These exhibitors are Jackson Broyles, James King, Bryce Baker, Olivia Havrilla, and Era Gunaskera.
This mature doe is going to start the class off. That's got the beard here. You talk about one that's stout featured and long bodied. She's sound off both ends. She's got a lot of production assets as well. High quality one to start the class with. This one that comes into second, I think she most closely follows our class winner. I'd like to see her have a little more shape, but man, you talk about one that's stout featured and big legged, there she is. We work her way down. I think this dehorned doe that comes next, super long-sided, just gets too flat and high spine compared to the ones in front of her. We round out the class with two red does. I think the advantage here is this one's just thicker. She's got more product. She's got more. Going to round the class out with one that's super sound, long-bodied, just doesn't have enough product to compete with those other ones in front of her. Put your hands together again here, guys.
Entering the arena at this time is Class 3. These exhibitors are Grant Liming, Olivia Havrilla, Grant Liming, and Olivia Sloan. Congratulations, Class 2. First place, Bryce Baker. Second place, Olivia Havrilla. Third place, James King. Fourth place, Jackson Broyles. Fifth place, Aaron Gunaskera. Class 4 needs to be making their way outside the show arena. These exhibitors are Sadie Wolfer, Olivia Sloan, Eiley Masterson, and Will Taylor. All first and second yearling breeding does need to be getting ready in the barn.
The advantage in this class is going to go to the doe that's kidded before. This one's super wide. She's not carrying as much condition as that second place doe, but that's okay. She's still super high quality in terms of being wide at the ground, good at the hock, good in terms of her muscle shape, really attractive from the side. High quality one. This one that comes in the second, really like her from the side. You start to touch on her. She starts to get a little over condition compared to our class winner. You start asking them questions, well, this one hasn't kidded yet. So I think this one needs to be out to pasture. She needs to go out there and try and get bred, but still a super stout featured, really high quality one to come into second. Now this third and fourth, this dapple doe here. Talk about one that still runs uphill and has skeletal quality. There she is. We'll round out the class with one that's tall, up off the ground, long-bodied, long and extended. Just got to have more overall product, compete with the other ones today.
Entering the arena is Class 4, Sadie Wolfer, Olivia Stone, Eiley Masterson, and Will Taylor. Eiley Masterson, you have 2 minutes to come to the show arena. Eiley Masterson, please be making your way to the show arena. First and second senior breeding doe is going to be outside the arena at this time.
These guys are going to make it easy on me here. We're going to leave them like they stood. This doe is going to win the class. Long-bodied, extended, sound. She also has some breed character. I think she's the freshest. She's the most youthful appearing out of the class. She runs uphill. Nice goat to start. This doe that's in second, I think this one's freer and easier moving when you put her in motion. I think she's got a lot of capacity. She's production-oriented. I like that about her. We move on down to third, and we've got a doe that's long-bodied and extended, and she's stout-featured and big-footed. I'd like to see her better from the side in terms of how she's designed. I'd like to see her shoulder a little smaller, but that's still a really nice goat, especially for the age. We're going to round out the class with one that just gets a little shorter necked, gets a little shorter coupled. You put her in motion, she's a little more uncomfortable compared to those other ones. Like to see her a little stouter feature compared to that doe in front of her, too.
Entering the arena at this time is all first place senior breeding doe, all first and second place breeding does. These exhibitors are James King, Jackson Broyles, Bryce Baker, Olivia Havrilla, Grant Liming, Will Taylor, and Sadie Wolfer. We need junior and yearling, grand and reserve does outside the show arena and anyone signed up for Dam and Daughter. These exhibitors are Tanner Denton, Cora Shepard, Sadie Wolfer, James King, Olivia Sloan, Grant Liming, Bree Baker, and Olivia Havrilla.
An awesome senior drive. I'll take you through my thoughts here as we work our way down. We'll start here with our youngest division. This doe is long and extended, but she's really moderate. She doesn't have a lot of muscle compared to the other ones. I think she's out of contention today. This doe that's next here in our drive, she's big boned and stout featured and stout skulled. I like that one. She's round ribbed as well. She's also got some hind quarter. You watch her go away, you watch her come to you. She's plenty wide enough. When you start to really study in on her, is she attractive enough? I don't know. We work our way down to this doe, talk about one that's up off the ground and extended. She's super wide from behind. She's been in production. She's tucked up in her chest floor still. High quality one right there. We round out with our senior division down here with one that it just gets a little heavier condition, but she's still long-sided. She's still sound. She still offers a lot of stoutness of feature. Is she attractive enough? I'm not really sure. So, as we go through our comments, I think that for me, the one that's going to come to the top is the doe that's been in production. She's super attractive. She's wide at the ground. It's going to be this young man right here in front of me.
Congratulations, Grand Champion Senior Doe, Grant Liming.
From there, I think it's who's fresher, who's stouter featured, who's better muscled. For me today, it's this young man here in this checkered shirt. He'll be your reserve.
Congratulations, Reserve Champion Senior Doe, Bryce Baker. Brantley Clem, please be making your way up to the show arena at this time. We also need all people participating in Dam and Daughter to be making your way up to the show arena at this time. Brantley Clem, please be making your way up to the show arena. Entering the show arena at this time is all Grand and Reserve does. These exhibitors are Grand Champion Junior Doe Carla Evans, Grand Champion Yearling Doe Tegan Tislin, and Grand Champion Senior Doe Grant Liming. Reserve Champion Junior Doe Brantley Clem, Reserve Champion Yearling Doe Carla Evans, and Reserve Champion Senior Doe Bryce Baker.
All market goat exhibitors have 1 hour after the sale to consign your animal.
An awesome doe show here today, guys. I had a really good time sorting it. I'll take you through some of my thoughts here on our grand drive. We'll start with our senior does. This senior doe that's in front of me, I think a production-oriented doe. Unfortunately, I don't think she has enough muscle compared to the younger ones here today, but still one that's stout and square and ready to go out in that pasture. Still a high-quality one. We'll move to our yearlings. I think we got the White Knight here that I talked about before, one that's super high quality and long-bodied. She's got the attributes that make her high-quality livestock. She's sound, she has muscle, she has density, she's three-dimensional, high-quality one there. We keep working our way down to our younger one. We've got a really clean-chested one that's made really good. I like her body shape, just really fundamentally good one. When you start to put your hands on her, she's got a lot of hair on her. I think that maybe she doesn't have as much muscle as compared to some of the other ones here. Still really tucked up through her chest floor. I'd like to make her shoulder a little tinier. So I still really like that one. I can really tie into her. as I sit here and I think about which one would I want to take home, which one would I want to put into my program, I'll put the mic down, I'll go out and select that one, and then we'll pick our reserve. But once again, like we talked about in our showmanship drive, let's make this a special moment for these kids. Let's really cheer for them, let's support them, let's get after it.
Congratulations, Grand Champion Overall Doe, Tegan Tisland. Congratulations, Reserve Champion Overall Doe, Carla Evans. If there are any junior Fairboard members in the Holman Arena that are willing to help out with the goat show, please come to the announcer's stand.
We will be taking a 10-minute break at the conclusion of the dam and daughter class before the market goat show begins.
It's always nice to see the results of these kids' hard work. I think the pair that's going to start the class is the highest quality in terms of base width and being stout. I think they come there quite quickly for me. I think this pair that comes next, I think they most closely resemble those two class winners in terms of being consistent, thick, having product, and being sound. We work our way down. I think we start to see some differences. This next set's just better balanced. I think they're better in terms of their soundness. I think they're longer and more extended. I think they're just higher quality individuals as a pair. This paint doe and the white mom here, you talk about a doe that's stout featured in front of me, but she gets a little narrow compared to those other ones. The white-headed doe, she's long and extended, not packing a lot of condition today, still made really nice. Young man here in the blue checkered shirt that's got the pair, these two are a little shorter sided, but they're packed full of muscle. I can really appreciate that. This next set, I think it kind of breaks up. We've got a really good mom. We've got a doe kid that's a little more inconsistent than the ones in front of her. We work our way down. Let's pair these two together. I think they're just too flat-sided and high-spined as a pair, as a group. Just need more product. Move up in the class today. Put your hands together for them again.